This is Julien, and I'm here in Stockholm, Sweden. And what we're going to jump into here is a segment from last night's live event where I reveal for the very first time the top 3 things I would tell my younger self. Enjoy.
Three, two, one.
So the first thing I would tell my younger self is enjoy the journey. From a very young age, I kid you not, this is something my mom would tell me when I was even 3, 4, 5. Keeps telling me to this day that she's happy that I'm no longer like that. I would always be very critical, very analytical. Again, I'm very introverted, INTJ. But I would never enjoy shit. Even stuff that was cool, I would kind of push for the cool thing. I'd get a little spike and then I'd be like, yeah, back down. Whatever, always in that state. And even when I started traveling with the dating program, she told me this is great. You have great opportunity. You're traveling the world. Try to enjoy the cities a bit. And I didn't. The first few years of me traveling, I kid you not, I would work most of the time. I'd work nonstop. I would go out nonstop. Would I visit the cities? A little bit, just to film a video. That was my tourism. Was let's go get the vlog. God damn it, out in the sun. I hated it. And I didn't enjoy most cities. And she told me, enjoy it. Try to enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. So that's why I tell myself, enjoy the small things. We keep thinking that once this happens, once I get there, once I make it, then I'll enjoy it. You never make it. There's no finish line. The more you grow, the more that finish line keeps fucking moving. You'll never reach that finish line. And even if you do, we all want the happy ending, what about the day after the happy ending? Again, conditioned by movies. Once the prince gets the princess, happily ever after. Fuck no, then they start arguing the next day. For real. What about the day after the happy ending, day after that, day after that? It's constant. So I would literally appreciate the small things. And also realize the things you appreciate now or the experiences you have now, you'll never get them again. Now that I'm very cool, I don't get the experiences of not being cool anymore. I miss them. A joke. But it's true. Some of my most epic memories or epic experiences, one was, I talked about this in a video before, my first time public speaking. So scary. It was with Owen, and he was just do the first, 10 minutes. And I was fuck yeah, I'm preparing it. And I literally had the image, when I do it, I'm going to look so cool. God damn, finally. And I arrive, and right before, it's actually 30 minutes. I'm and it's 200 people. And I was oh my God, such a big crowd, start freaking out. Then he's oh, just come up front with me. So I'm there. He's I want to introduce you to Julien, everyone. This guy's the shit. He's going to blow your mind. This is the best speech you're ever going to hear. Fuck what I just said. This guy's going to kill it. Go ahead. Horrible. And I missed, of course, the points I wanted to talk on. The whole speech was self-hate. Why? Because I missed one little point. I had the perfect speech written out, so detailed, almost word for word, and then I forgot one point, and the whole rest of it, I'm you forgot that point. It's all ruined now. God damn it. You're so pathetic. Look at you. They all know you missed that point, nonstop. Looking back now, I missed that experience. I don't have that anymore because all my speeches are amazing, but it was that's something I'll never have again, We hate it at the time because we want to get somewhere, but it's no, appreciate that little thing. Appreciate the little stepping stones that allow you to grow. Appreciate every fucking stage. There's different stages, yeah, but you'll miss the other ones too. So enjoy it while it's happening. That'd be the first one. It's enjoy the little things. All there is, cliche, the now, as Eki Boy would say. The now is all there is. Ding. Okay. Anyone who listens to the audiobooks and him knows that. For real, it's that point you think will happen, it'll be the right now. And at that point, you'll be thinking about the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. So enjoy it now. The second thing I'd say is stop worrying about what other people think, what other people say. All the people I ever worried about, especially going out and socializing and meeting new people, I'm that table is going to notice me saying hi. Fuck, they're going to think I'm a complete loser. And they might. They might. But do I remember them now? Did it have any impact on my life at all? No. So fuck it. You know, be okay with people thinking you're a loser. It's going to happen no matter who you are. That's life. But then stop focusing on characters who have such a minor fucking role in your life that it doesn't matter at all. You're the hero of your own movie. Focus on you and listen to and focus on and surround yourself by people who believe in you and see you for who you are and what you have to offer. Don't listen to the taxi driver. Listen to the people who encourage you, who see your gift. And lastly, the third thing I would say is allow yourself to fail. Fuck up. You know, we associate, again, failing with our self-worth to the point where if we fail, we think it makes us dumber and we think we're idiots. No. Everyone fails. You're supposed to fail. That's how you learn a lot of things. You can't learn without failing. It's part of life. Making mistakes, failing, fucking up. You can't learn how to stand up without falling over. Just because you fell over doesn't mean your IQ drops, unless you hit your head very hard. It doesn't. Okay? The same here. Fuck up. I fucked up more than all of you. That's why I'm here. But I was fine with fucking up. Most people aren't. Don't preserve, fuck up to grow. We try to preserve. No, it's like, how would you want to change if you're trying to preserve where you're at? Preserving and changing don't go together. So fuck up. Fuck up where you're at to grow. You know, if you're out, you're like, oh, I'm going to look like an idiot. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to try to stay the same. No, but you want to change. Look like an idiot versus the version who you are now in order to change. Fuck up. I fucked up a lot, as I'm sure you know. And that's why I'm here. Okay? Those are the three things. Of course, I could fill this list with fucking a million things, but those would be the top three ones, I think. Yeah. And in the long run, too, it's like, you love the fuck-ups. The same as like those early experiences, you love the fuck-ups. It's what makes your life interesting. You know, when I think back like, man, did I have a good life? Did I enjoy my life? I look at the ups and downs and everything in between. But the ups and downs are the ones that stand out the most for me, just based on who I am. I love the extreme highs and, although I hate them at the time, the extreme lows. You know, the times where I really fuck up or the times where I really embarrass myself, like make a complete fool of myself. We hate that, but those are epic stories. If you live for the experiences, you live for the stories, both are epic, whether you succeed or you embarrass yourself. No? It's like, man, then I got there and, you know, I did this thing and it all fucked up. That's a great story. Oh, then I got there and I made it. Great story too. We live in an uncertain world. Just turn on the news, what do you see? Chaos, terror, suffering. Things are changing so fast that your head is spinning. You know the feeling, being pulled in different directions by your friends, your family, mainstream media, not knowing what to do or who to believe. Did you ever stop and ask yourself, how did your life get this way?
I felt so much shame when it comes to being me, and now I don't feel that shame anymore.
I had no way of being able to deal with that pain, and for the first time in my life, I finally feel an inner stillness and peace in myself.
I didn't even know what was happening. Like, my hands were just shaking. And it was just like me being my authentic self.
Most of us live lives of escapism. Anything to cope with this feeling eating us up inside. Distracting ourselves with dumb things on TV, numbing ourselves with junk food, alcohol, cigarettes, and drugs. Is this the way life was meant to be, or is there perhaps another way?
It's been the first time in over 10 years since my dad died that I actually felt like I did before.
I've decided to take a stance for good, for love, for authenticity. And I've created a movement of people dedicated to raising the vibe. A movement dedicated to doing something about this, and it's called Transformation Mastery Academy.
That was amazing, just being able to finally find that root reason.
I really want to thank each and every one of you out of the bottom of my heart. Thank you, guys.
Now, I'm not some fake guru promising you overnight results. What I promise you here is a tribe of people to help support you and guide you along this journey. In Transformation Mastery Academy, you'll no longer be alone. You'll no longer feel lost. You will be given the roadmap to true, permanent personal transformation. Enough with this fake life of quiet desperation. Step into your truth and join the movement.